Japanese submarine slammed 2 torpedoes into our side. It was coming back, from the island of Tinian to Leyte, just delivered the bomb. The Hiroshima bomb. 1,100 men went into the water. The vessel went down in 12 minutes. Didn't see the first shark for about a half an hour. 13-footer. What we didn't know was our bomb mission had been so secret, no distress signal had been sent. They didn't even list us overdue for a week. Very first light. The sharks came cruising. So we formed ourselves into tight groups. You know, it's kinda like squares in battle. Like you see on a calendar, like the Battle of Waterloo. And the idea was, the shark comes to the nearest man and that man, he'd start pounding and hollering and screaming, and sometimes the shark would go away. But then again, sometimes he wouldn't go away. Sometimes that shark, he looks right into you. Right into your eyes. You know the thing about a shark? He's got lifeless eyes. Black eyes. Soulless. Like a doll's eyes. When he comes at you, it doesn't seem to be living. Until he bites you and those black eyes roll over white. And then you hear that terrible high-pitched screaming. And the ocean turns red in spite of all the pounding and the hollering, they all come in and rip you to pieces. You know, by the end of that first dawn, I lost 100 men. I don't know how many sharks, maybe 1,000. They averaged 6 an hour. On Thursday morning, I bumped into a friend of mine. Herbie Robinson from Cleveland. I thought he was asleep, so I reached over to wake him up. Bobbed up and down in the water, just like a kinda top. Upended. He'd been bitten in half below the waist. Yep. Noon the 5th day, Mr. Hooper, a Lockheed Ventura saw us. He's a young pilot, a lot younger than Mr. Hooper. Anyway, he saw us and come in low. And 3 hours later a big fat PBY comes down and starts to pick us up. You know, that was the time I was most frightened? Waiting for my turn. I'll never put on a life jacket again. So, 1,100 men went in the water. 316 men come out. The sharks took the rest. Vailp, that's it. That's the story. That's a real thing that happened to me. Me, Josh Grambo. I was in the movie Jaws. Google it. I'll wait. Go. Go Google it. Go Google if I was in Jaws. I was. Don't Google it. I changed my mind. You don't deserve to know I was in Jaws. Puck.